Hi Internet, my name is Tyler Lyle. I'm in my apartment in Santa Monica today. I wanted to try a few songwriting experiments, just for the sake of it. I'm interested in songwriting as a craft, it's my profession. And just for fun, I wanted to take a hook. In this case, the line is, "Life is a passing thing," and I wanted to write 3 songs based on this idea, just to see what I could come up with. I spent about 3 days writing these, and they're all pretty different. All right, this first one I'm calling the Global Warming Song. When Manhattan is just islands at the tops of skyscrapers, and LA is lost to the sea, and Boston Harbor is under the water, you know where I'll be. I'll be down in some Kentucky town, 1,000 miles from the sea, on a front porch swinging, sweetly singing, this life is a passing thing. When the levees have failed and the ice caps have melted down to the cubes in my dream, I'll share it with you and we'll drink till we're through and crawl in between the sheets. I'll be down in some Kentucky town, 100 miles from the sea, on a front porch swinging, sweetly singing, this life is a passing thing. Oh, this life is a passing thing. Waste all of your love on me. No, you don't get it back when the west winds attack. Don't let my love pass in the breeze. When the asteroid descends and we all meet out, and I won't need no sympathy, I'll jump up from that crater and go meet my maker, flying as free as can be. Oh, I'll be up in some Kentucky town where the world won't bother me, on the front porch swinging, sweetly singing, this life is a passing thing. Oh, this life is a passing thing. Waste all of your love on me, and you don't get it back when the west winds attack. Don't let my love pass in the breeze. So that one I think is kind of silly, right? It's about the end of the world, and it's sort of this older sing-songy melodic chorus. All right, this next song is a little bit different. I don't know how else to title it other than calling it "This Life is a Passing Thing." It's a little bit slower. These are all in the key of G, by the way, because I'm lazy. Are you feeling unappealing? Are you feeling blue? Are you feeling unfeeling, like you're broken through? Oh, this life is a passing thing. Oh, this life is a passing thing. You're gonna have to bring all you have to bring, but this life is a passing thing. Are you feeling elevated? Are you feeling free? Are you feeling celebrated like walking through a dream? No, this life is a passing thing. Oh, this life is a passing thing. You're gonna have to bring all you have to bring. But this life is a passing thing. Caught in between ecstasy and despair. The feeling is, if the feeling is right, I'll meet you there. Oh, this life is a passing thing. Oh, this life is a passing thing. You're gonna have to bring all you have to bring. But this life is a passing thing. So the inspiration for the next song came from a night out that I had not too long ago. There's a local bar here in Santa Monica where once a week they have this well-known bartender who makes these really beautifully crafted, exotic cocktails. He forages for the herbs and he grows his own vegetables, and it's a pretty intense affair. Anyway, these are things that, you know, I find interesting sometimes, and I went to go get a cocktail. One, because I can only afford the one. And everybody at the bar is enjoying these really amazing drinks. And a woman comes up to the bar who's obviously very privileged, and she orders a Diet Coke and whiskey. And it's explained to her that this is not what that bartender does. That, you know, he brings his own mushroom infused bourbon and crazy things like that. And he asked what she liked, and she said, well, she really only liked Diet Coke and whiskey. And he tried to make her a cocktail, and she didn't like it. He made her another cocktail, and she didn't like that either. And I was drinking my cocktail, which was the most amazing drink. And I was so excited about it. And this woman kept complaining until she had a staff member make her a Diet Coke and whiskey. And I decided in that moment that this person was a bad person, and she was a tax on the world. And so I proceeded to write this song about her. It's not compassionate at all, but it's about overprivilege. She takes the weather personally, says, Jesus, this is all I need. And when her handbag breaks, it's World War III. We're all laughing at you, honey. We're laughing 'cause it's funny. You seem to be the only one who doesn't see this life is a passing thing. This life is a passing thing. One trip around the sun, one trip and then you're done. Why fritter all your days away on your insecurities? Your Beamer hit a Mercedes, crying, saying what a tragedy. But the homeless man, he saw everything, and he's laughing at you, honey, belly laughing 'cause it's funny. Choose to be the only one who doesn't see this life is a passing thing. This life is a passing thing. One trip around the sun, one trip and then you're done. Why fritter all your days away on insecurities? But I didn't finish it. Meaning I didn't put a bridge or another verse because it's not a very compassionate song, and it's not something that I would ever play out. So that's all I did for that. So what I take away from this little experiment is the idea that songs are inspired by all sorts of things. And sometimes it's thematic, sometimes it's imagery based, sometimes it's the first line of the first verse. And in this case, it was the hook, which is life is a passing thing, which was a line that I'd written to another sketch of a song that didn't work. I think of songwriting. I'm not sure if this is mine or if this is somebody else's. It's probably stolen. But the idea that songwriting is like having a chop shop. You try and build cars that work, and when they don't work, you tear out the component parts and you keep them until you have a car that needs them. And in this case, the component part was the line, life is a passing thing, and to try and build 3 different cars around that one part. So this is really beneficial for me. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to try and do some more stuff like this. Again, my name's Tyler Lyle. You can find my music on iTunes or at tylerlyle.bandcamp.com. You guys have a great day. See ya.